All right, I am back. Hi, guys. If you're here, welcome. Today I have a ton of some content to record later, so we're gonna do a quick little get ready with me. I just stocked up on all new makeup products from Amazon and everything is so good. So I figured let's do my makeup together, get ready, and I'll show you some of the new products that I just got and have been absolutely loving. To start off, I've been on like a huge Wet n Wild kick. So this thing is like my new favorite. It's a cooling stick. So it has caffeine, vitamin E, hyaluronic acid, all the good stuff. So this is always my first thing that I do for my under eyes, kind of just any areas that need a little bit of extra hydration. Like I said, it has like that vitamin E in there. So it's just really nice. It feels great and it's so hydrating. It's this really pretty blue color too. So like how cute is that? So this is great for travel too. I kind of just like throw this on my bag all the time. But we're just gonna rub that in a little bit. And this is usually step one of my routine. Just kind of helps wake you up a little bit. Feels good. I have literally nothing on my face. I just got home from my full-time job, so I still have my scrubs on, so bear with me. But moving on, we're gonna do next up is this EOS chapstick that I've been loving. It's birthday cake flavor, so it just smells so good. It's like vanilla. But I like to do this while I do the rest of my makeup before I put on like any lip products because my lips are always so dry. So, really cheap and smells so good. I've always loved this brand, like the cute little ball ones. But so here is, it's just this cute little pink color. And like I said, it smells like birthday cake, so it's great. But that's an easy, quick one. And then moving on, we're gonna do this new under eye cream that I just got. It's by the brand Good Molecules, which is very affordable. And I think all of their products are available on Amazon. The question is, I just used it yesterday, and where did I put it? But hi guys, welcome. If there's anything in the carousel that you want to see out of order, just let me know. Oh, here it is. Okay. Hiding. Sorry. Okay, so here's how cute. I love this yellow. And then it comes with that easy little like poke topper. So I'll just show you. It's the Yerba Mate Wake Up Gel. I'm not entirely sure what that is, but it is like a gel. I've done a lot of like the roll-on ones. Some of them are just super expensive and I feel like they do absolutely nothing. So at least this one is like a good price. And we're just gonna put that on my under eyes. I like to go above as well a little bit. But this stuff seems to do a pretty good job. I've used it like a few times. But here's what we're working with. I feel like my under eyes aren't super puffy, but they're definitely on the dark side. But I did just get a really good little like eye brightener, so stay tuned because that's in the mix for today. Okay, so one more time, here's what that looks like. And if you guys want a close up of the under eyes, here's like, I don't know, a minute in. So nothing crazy, but I also don't really have terrible under eyes to start, I guess. But okay, moving on. The next two I actually kind of use together, but it's first up is this Glass Skin or Glass Correct primer. So it is kind of like a yellowy shade, which I think does a good job because I'm more so like cool toned, I think. But so I usually mix this with the next one is, I'm obsessed with this stuff, the L'Oreal Illumi Glotion. My all-time favorite. I feel like this is like similar to those like glow drops or whatever, but definitely much better pricing. And I've had this for almost a year now and it's still pretty full. So you only need a little bit goes a long way. But let me just show you, let me take my ring off. So let me show you, here is that glass primer. So I like to do a little bit of that. It is, like I said, that yellowy kind of color, but it gives you a little bit more of like a tan, in my opinion. So then here's, it's a little bit of a thinner tip, and then I just kind of mix the two of those. Obviously the Illumi Glotion is the one that's a little bit darker. And there's actually I think a couple shades of this stuff too. So if you're, I'm pretty pale naturally, but if you're like a little bit more olivey, they have darker colors. So hang on, just put this on. I feel like personally I am a super dry skin girl. I like to do more of like a glowy finish versus matte, because the matte just really dries out my skin and makes me look even cakier. So I've been trying to do like a bare minimum routine and just do like very natural and glowy. But here's our little base. Nothing crazy, but really just like evens out the skin tone and gives you like a little bit of a glow. So those were the Wet n Wild, I think this one is, for the primer, and then L'Oreal for the Lumi Glotion. So these two are like best friends in my makeup cabinet at least. So now I'm gonna go ahead and do my brows. This is like forever my tried and true makeup, or my eyebrow pencil. The e.l.f. ones are just so affordable. And this neutral brown color I've been getting, I swear, since high school. It just matches, because I have like the blonde, hi babe, the blonde, but my roots are a little bit darker, so this like matches perfectly. So bear with me. I have, my big mirror is behind where my phone is sitting, so we're gonna try to do this on camera as best as possible without my big makeup mirror. But look how perfect, so easy. And then like I said, the e.l.f. brand, they have both the fine, this is like the micro ultra fine tip. Hi Danielle. It's the best. They have this one and then also the thicker one. So these have been in my favorites under $10. And if you guys check out my storefront right now, I have a ton of new beauty products that I just got that are all really good prices and under $10. So this one is that ultra fine, the micro pencil. Just gonna brush them out a little bit. But like I said, the perfect shade, this is that like neutral brown, I think it's called. Yeah. So perfect if you're like kind of like a lived-in blonde like me. They're not too dark, but at least I look like I have eyebrows, because that's the fun part of being blonde. Okay, so moving on, we're gonna go in new contour stick. The one that I had was really drying before, so I got this new one. It's by Essence. Look how cute. It's just this tiny little stick, but they have different shades. This one I want to say is like cinnamon spice. Yeah, cute for fall. But let me show you on. So super creamy, nice like dark shade to give you that actual contour effect. And then I like to just go in with a wet beauty blender and blend this out. And like I said, I've been trying to do more of like a glowy natural makeup, so I haven't been using any foundation, just been doing really like that Lumi lotion and a primer, and then going in with contour and highlight, and some concealer obviously, but no foundation in the mix anymore. And I feel like my skin has been loving it. It just goes on smoother. I feel like when I would have foundation on, my skin would be breaking out within like 2 hours of having it on. So this is at least like a lot more lightweight and just feels better on your face, in my opinion. But I'm just gonna finish blending this out. You can already tell such a good difference, and my skin is not drying out. That's also why I like to do the wet beauty blender. Shout out to my best friend for that technique. I only started doing the wet beauty blender, damp beauty blender, like a year ago. So this has been my new favorite thing, because it just keeps your skin so hydrated and everything blends out so much better. So here's what we're working with after a little bit of the contour. Sorry, my dog is wanting some attention, but she's gonna have to wait. All right, so next up we're gonna go in with this blush stick. I am literally obsessed with this thing. All of the it's all like all the logos coming off. I've had this for over a year now. It is still so much left. But this is so good if you are like me and your skin is a little bit on the drier side. So it's super creamy and then almost feels like it has like a little bit of an oil base to it. If you want to see a little closer, here's the shade, this really nice bright pink. And then instead of a beauty blender, I've been switching it up and doing this, the blush, the creamy blush with a brush instead. So we're gonna go in, this is the e.l.f. Flawless Face Brush. This is pretty new for me. I got this, I think, within the last like 6 months, but it just makes my blush sit so perfectly in the cheeks and just like this really natural red. So almost like a little bit of like just a glowy sun-kissed look, and so easy. Like, I hate spending the time to do makeup now, and I can do this whole routine in like 7 or 8 minutes. Obviously it's going to be extended today because we're talking about it and I'm hanging out with you guys, but big fan of the cream blush. So we have a little bit of contour, blush, and now we're gonna go in with this is a new product for me too, eye brightener. So I like to do this as like my concealer for my under eyes. It is actually like a pot version, so you can go in either with a brush or I just do my finger. But again, perfect for drier skin. I would say dry to like combination skin, but we're just gonna do a tiny bit under here, and then even just get the rest off my finger here. I think I have a brush, so you can go in either finger or brush. I don't know, I like mix it up. I feel like I do a brush and then I'll go in with like my beauty blender after. But it is, instead of being like your skin tone, it's this like pink, this really light pink. So it really just makes you look so awake, so bright and fresh. And it's not cakey at all. That is my biggest complaint with concealers. I was just in a wedding and had to get my makeup done, which I don't love doing. But you know, I was bridesmaid, so just went with it. But we got our makeup done. I was first. I got my makeup done at 7 a.m. and we didn't start taking pictures until like 2 o'clock, and then the ceremony didn't start until 5:30. So it was just a really long day, and I feel like every time they were coming to do touch-ups for our makeup, it was just like adding more concealer and more powder, and the more product that was going on, I was cringing. My under eyes looked god awful close up, but at least far away they were okay for pictures. But yeah, from what I've learned, less is more when it comes to concealer, because it just makes it, I don't know, so cakey, settle in all those fine lines. That skin under your eyes is just so thin. So less is more. So look how nice and bright, and we have like a perfect little concealer, but it's so thin, that formula, and hydrating versus being drying and then really just looking gross. So here's what we're working with after the concealer. I'm also going to show you another one of my favorite under eye concealers. That's like more so, I guess, for the combination, whatever type skin, for everybody. But this one is actually Neutrogena. A little bit more pricey, but nothing crazy. So this one is a stick version. So I love this for travel. The middle part is supposed to be like a hydrating, I don't know, hyaluronic acid, I think, Hydro Boost, like part in the middle. So let me just add a little bit of this here to really kind of get my dark circles, because I don't really have terrible puffiness, but the darkness is there. And then I add a little right under the contour, and we'll do a little bit right in here. So this is a little bit of a thicker texture, I guess, I don't know, thicker formula. So I use that in more of like my actual highlight zone spots. Just to give that nice difference. Okay. So we're already looking tanner, glowier. Oh, I forgot the under eye. Let me get in here. And then we'll keep it moving. It looks like someone's still here hanging out. Danielle, is that you? Okay, so now that we have all of our cream, all of our base on, we're gonna go in with some of our powders now. This one, I love Wet n Wild. It's so affordable, and they honestly have great quality products. So next up, this is the Color Icon bronzer. This is the shade Ticket to Brazil. I'm not the tannest girl, so this I think is like one of the lighter bronzers. But there's all different shades. This one, like I said, Ticket to Brazil. So we're gonna go in with a fluffy brush and just get all those spots that we applied our contour stick, as well as my neck, just to kind of blend everything out and not make my face look darker than the rest of our body. Let me just I like to do around my hairline. And then we got our golden bronze cheeks. Such a nice glow and such a perfect like color. This blends so well, and like I said, it gives like that perfect amount of pigment without being too heavy or cakey, especially because I like to use this in the summer months when it's hotter. So next up, another Wet n Wild. Sorry y'all, but we love the affordable products around here. So this one is actually blush lighter. So this has both the contour and the blush. I kind of just like to mix this a little bit together for my blush. But let me just show you a little closer up. This is the shade I Met Someone. But like I said, so you have half contour and then the half blush. Gorgeous, gorgeous shades. And I think there are different shade options available for this one too. But I'm mostly just going to do like the blush side of this to get where we put all of our blush on. If you guys missed it, I went in with my all-time favorite products from Amazon before, and that was the blush, creamy blush stick. This one, if you want to go back. But so good. Here is our glow. Again, no foundation, guys. My skin is not great either. I have very average skin. Okay, next. This pack I've had for like 3 years. I think it's the brand that I originally bought that I tagged, but it comes with 10 of these adorable little puffer triangles in the kit for a few dollars, but they're so good. And then they have the little strap on the back so you can put your fingers through, and it goes on like this. But I'm gonna go ahead and do the triangle puffer with the Fit Me Set and Smooth powder. So this is, I don't even know what shade. This is so old. I don't even want to know how old it is. 125 Nude Beige. I am a pretty pale girl, but I like to get obviously a pretty light shade for doing our under eyes. And then we're just going to do a tiny little bit to fully get everything blended. But look how good this is. This product has lasted me years, like when I tell you that's how old this is, and I still have not even hit the bottom at all. So you do not need a lot. I just like to do this right over those spots where we did all the concealer. And where I usually get a little bit extra oily or shiny, but for the most part I have pretty dry skin. Look at that contour, guys. So good. Okay, so here were these two. And then also, you could either do this with the puffer, or I'm gonna just go in with a big fluffy brush, but I like to just go over everything and blend it all together so everything just sits nicely and we settle into like all those fine lines and pores. But this is the e.l.f. Perfect Finish setting powder, translucent. It also at one point had, I guess, like the puffer that comes with it. I have no idea where it is, but I like to just go in with like a big blending brush and do a little bit all over my face, just to give all those layers a good blend. And then especially my forehead and my little baby wrinkles. Okay, so we're looking pretty good. I think we're pretty much finished with all the face products. Again, no foundation, guys. Very minimal, lightweight products, and everything's super affordable. So now it means it's time to do the fun part, which is mascara, and finally look like I'm not a zombie anymore, because it has been a long day of work. Your girl is tired. It's almost Friday, even though I only had a 4-day work week, so I shouldn't be complaining. But I'm gonna go ahead and curl my eyelashes. Sorry if I look like a lunatic. I'm just making sure I have this rubber piece all the way in there. I've seen so many TikToks of people, I guess if this rubber piece falls out of your eyelash curler, be careful. You can like cut off all your eyelashes or something. But these make such a difference. My lashes are not that short, but they're very straight. So if I didn't use an eyelash curler, I don't really know if you could even see mascara. But another affordable find. I think this one is Revlon. I've had this for probably 5 years now. I'm dead serious. I had this since living at my old house, which was, yeah, I guess like 5 years ago. And hi guys, if you're there, let me know where you're from, what you're shopping for, your favorite makeup brand or product. All right. Woo! Okay, sorry. Again, I'm used to doing this in front of like a really close-up mirror, but we're doing the camera today. Okay, so we just curled these bad boys. Now I'm gonna go in with the e.l.f. Big Mood Mascara. Reminds me of the Better Than Sex brush, but again, a lot more affordable. But sorry for the silence. I can't really talk. Oh, see, while doing mascara. Okay, so here's one eye. I gotta obviously get these remnants. Another fun trick, if no one knows this yet, spoolie. You got any mascara anywhere else on your face. All right, now we're gonna go in mascara on the other eye. This is a great formula. I don't like when mascara is like super wet or has a really strong smell. It makes my eyes water so badly. So this is like the perfect consistency, both for volume and lengthening. I really wouldn't say that this does one or the other. It's definitely like a both. Oh boy, we got spiders. All right. I feel like I just gotta get a little bit off of this one. And maybe a little bit under. Alrighty. Mascara is on. Sorry, my eyes are watering just a bit, but here is with mascara. So we are almost done here. Oh no. Okay. Okay, so I'm not the brightest and I accidentally just ended my entire live before we finished. But that's okay. We're just gonna finish here really quickly because I only had 2 more things to get through and they're 2 really good ones, so we just can't miss out. So last up, we're gonna go in with my 2 lip products. This is the e.l.f. lip liner pencil. I wonder if it has the shade. Sorry, no shade on here. I want to say it might be like Pinky Promise or something. I can look, but anyway, lip liner. Okay, so here is with the lip liner. And then we're just gonna finish this off with the Essence Super Balm Glossy Lip. So I love this because look at the size of this brush. So it's just like a clear-ish, maybe like a little pearlescent in there, but let me show you. Super hydrating, thin serum, so it's not sticky at all. As you can see, like my lips are not sticking together at all while I'm talking. Not uncomfortable, super lightweight, but also really hydrating. I want to say it has vitamin E in it, so it is just so good. But it smells good. And it's supposed to give you up to 10 hours of hydration, so we shall see. But here is the finished face with all of our Amazon beauty products. And now I'm gonna go off and finish recording some content for Prime Day. So let me know. I feel like I'm trying to be more active on YouTube lately, and you know, I feel like the next video is just gonna have to be talking about some Amazon influencer things, because I keep seeing all these stupid courses out here, people trying to promote being an Amazon influencer and how easy it is to make all this money. It is not that easy, I will promise you that. It is all these courses, people are just trying to sell you on these courses, and that is how they are making their money. So it's not like some crazy get rich quick scheme, but I have been trying to be more active on my lives, trying to, you know, use my social medias to really hang out and engage with my followers. But there is no secret way to just automatically start making thousands of dollars as an Amazon influencer, as all of these other people try promoting. They are just trying to sell you on their course, guys. And then you just sell that course. That's this, you know, master resell marketing world. Whatever is going on out there, I have no idea. But I do spend a ton of time to make my own content on Amazon. I would love to talk about it. I am making close to $1,000 a month now, pretty consistently, and a lot of that is not directly through Amazon. So let me know, comment below if you want more information. I will happily spill the tea, because I'm not going to try selling you on some course. That is the last thing that I want to do, and the last thing that I want to start promoting on my page, because it's just not realistic. So hopefully this can, you know, this word will start to get out there and people will stop spending their money on these courses. But who knows what is going to come in this digital age, but I'm happy to be here creating content, and I would love to, you know, start spending more time on YouTube and having a little bit more interaction on here. So comment below, let me know where you're from, what your interests are, how you ended up finding my page, anything. Let's be friends. let's be besties. Okay. Anyway, I'm gonna go finish doing some content. Bye, guys.